Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll be doing a really nice gold makeup look, and the inspiration I got that from is one of my little candles. So this candle is, battery operated. So you just switch the little on off button, the candle flickers, and it's really pretty. If you guys noticed in my other videos, I do have candles over here in my background, and this is what they are. Some of them are electronic, the others are, a real candle to make my room smell nice and beautiful, whatever beautiful smells like. And yeah, so I grabbed one of these, and it's just a nice gold glitter candle. It's really pretty, so decided to make my makeup look based on this cute little candle. So yeah, enough jibber jabbering, let's get started. Alright, so if you can't tell, I pretty much just woke up and I decided to turn on my camera and record a nice makeup look for you guys. So I've already went ahead and put on my favorite SPF Coola. This is the Coola Classic Face Sunscreen in Cucumber. Any other Coola brand is honestly really amazing. Besides the fact that it is SPF, my favorite part about it is, unlike other SPF, the Coola ones, they really feel nice and hydrating, but at the same time, they feel non-greasy. Like, you know how most SPF, and I say most from my experience, when I put on SPF, they feel very, I guess very greasy. That's the word I'm looking for. Very greasy. But the Coola one, honestly, it doesn't even feel like you're putting on SPF, to be quite honest. So yeah, I put on my favorite SPF, the Coola one. I love this. Alright, so now let's go ahead and, I'm going to go ahead and do my, let's see. We'll do our face first. Okay, so, and lately I've been doing my brows last, which is kind of crazy. I'm going to go ahead and just jump into concealer. I'm going to take my Bare Minerals Complete Coverage Serum Concealer and just this little thing right here, and place that right under my eyes. This is going to truly wake me up. And then just blend everything out. Blend it all away. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and powder. I'm taking my Urban Decay All Nighter. This is their waterproof setting powder. So it's this little number right here. And take my nice floofy powder brush. Okay, so now let's jump into our bronzer. I'm taking my favorite, or I guess pretty much everyone's favorite, butter bronzer. And this is their butter bronzer, deep bronzer, Muru Muru butter bronzer. Anyways, that's what it looks like. I'm sure you guys all know about this. So, taking our bronzer and taking this brush right here. This would be the Morphe brush. Dip into that and just tap. Alright, so now for my blush, I'm taking my Too Cool for School. Here is the cover for that. Well, it's upside down. So there's the cover, and it's called Apple Red. And that's the shade right there. I kind of feel like the shade you look at in the pan is slightly different from what you put on your face. So, I'm going to pick some of that up and just place that right on my cheeks. And then just place a little bit right on your nose. That's if you want to. Okay, so now blush is done. So now for my highlight, since we're going for a nice gold theme, take a look at the candle, nice gold theme. So I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy palette. This is their highlighter, and it's just a nice gold color. Take my brush right here. This one is also by Morphe. Going to place on that gold shimmer. Alright. You guys see that? Beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and moisturize my lips a little bit. So I'm taking my Laneige. This is their Lip Glowy Balm. Freaking love this lip balm. It just gives like a nice little tint. And at the same time, it really, moisturizes your lip. And it just feels nice on your lips. Voila. Alright, so my lip balm is placed. Alright, so since we are doing a gold theme makeup look, I decided on 2 palettes that I felt like are perfect for this. And I grabbed the Tati Beauty palette as well as the Amber Show palette. The Amber Show palette is called the 24 Karat Gold. Perfect name. And the colors are truly amazing. I mean, just looking at it, you can tell there are, I feel like, a plethora of gold shadows to choose from. And then the other palette is more of like a, in my opinion, a natural gold color, or natural gold, I meant a natural makeup look palette. But I chose it because some of the shades you see do have nice gold type colors, just like right up here, maybe even down here, so gold-ish color. So that's the reason why I grabbed this palette. Alright, so now let's go ahead and start the eye makeup. So I'm first taking this brush right here. Looks like that, alright. And I am going to diving into that shade right there. It's called Aura. Alright. I'm just gonna place that pretty much all over my lid. I get the feeling this gold look is going to be really easy. So I feel like a lot of you guys can truly follow along with this really pretty gold look. So now you got your aura placed on. So next I'm going to add a little bit of crease color. So for my crease, pick up a brush. You guys, by the way, let me backtrack. The first shade I placed on, it is called Aura, but it's in the matte section. I forgot to mention to you guys, the Tati palette, each individual shadows, they do not have like their own special name to it, but she did make it so that they're in like different categories, which is really neat. So the first shade I use is in the matte section, the matte row in the Aura column, so there you go. The second shadow I'm going to use will be in the sequin row under the Soothe column. So that would be the shade right there. All right, so where my brush is, and I'm gonna take that on this brush right here. You guys, a lot of the times the brush I use, it is the Dominique Cosmetics brush, just because I really like how their brush performs. So take that and just start on the outer corner of your eye, and just right where the socket of your eye is, go back and forth and blend away like so. So I went back in and dived into that same shadow, and again, outer corner, and then just go back and forth. Okay, so now I'm diving into my 24 karat gold Amber Shield palette, and the color, or I mean shade I'm going to use is, she has a lot of like very gold shades all over her palette. So honestly, picking any one of these gold shadows would be perfect for the look. But for myself, I think I'm going to go out with, I guess the perfect shade for this particular look would be 24 karat gold. So that is this right here. That's the name of the shadow, 24 karat gold. So pick some of that up. This time I'm using the DS02, the Packer brush. Again, it's the brush from the Dominique Cosmetics line. And I'm going to just place that really focusing it on the inner corner and then sweeping it out a little bit past the, middle section of your eye. This is looking really nice, you guys. The gold does add a nice touch to my eye. Alright, so there are a few fallouts on my eyes. You can prevent that from either A, putting on like a eyeshadow blocker, or B, put on your face makeup last. But for me, this is quite alright. I'll just take a brush and, dust it away. Not a big deal. So now I'm going to take this brush right here. This one is not the Dominique Cosmetics brush. This is the brush by the company called Terre Mer. I believe that's how you pronounce it. So Terre Mer is a nice little small brush, as you guys can tell. It's probably for like your lips, like a lip brush or whatever, but I'm using it for my eyes. So I'm going to jump right back into my Tati Beauty palette, and in the ritual column on the matte row, it's just a nice brown shade. I'm gonna go ahead and use that shade right there. So pick some of that up, and I'm going back into my outer corner, placing that on the outer corner of my eye. And yes, look, it's pretty pigmented, but that's okay. And then I'm going to drag that right along the crease or the socket of my eye. And if you don't have like a crease in your eye, really just kind of, and when I say push into your eyes, I'm not saying hurt yourself. What I am saying is gently feel out where your eye socket is. And when you do that, you can kind of feel where it, look at this. You can feel where your eye socket is by gently kind of pressing in, and that is where you would want to put on your eyeshadow. Alright, so that's what I'm doing, like so. And this really, I feel like, opens up your eyes. Alright, so I have my other eyeshadow crease thing going on, so that looks really good. Alright, so this is my second time saying this, just because I'm not sure if the video caught what I said or not, because my video flickered and then it turned off, so not quite sure where it left off and where I should be picking up. But I did mention somewhere in the video that there is a giveaway going on, and the giveaway is still current. The deadline is it's not announced yet, which means you still have time to enter. I don't know when I'm gonna have the deadline, set. I'm thinking more towards the end of February, if not probably like the beginning of March. So it's coming up very soon, so you do want to enter quickly. On top of that, where I'm going to announce the winner, it will be either on my YouTube channel right here. So if you want to not miss out, go ahead and subscribe and click on that notification bell. And you have to turn on the all selection, that way you are notified with all my videos. Or maybe on my Instagram. So if you want to follow me there at Quakamole21, very easy. All those links are down below for your convenience. And if you're following me on Instagram as well as being subscribed to my channel, honestly, it really shouldn't be an issue for you. So yeah, there's that. So that's the giveaway update announcement, if you will. So let's move along with our eyes. Alright, so now taking this brush right here, and it does look like I have some shadow on it, but I promise I dust it off, and so it really is a clean brush, if you will. I'm gonna go back and forth with this brush and just kind of soften up the look I have on my crease. Alright, there you go. So now going back into our gold palette, the next shade I'm going to use is Bankroll, and that's that shade right there. Another beautiful gold shade. It's just a different type of shade, a different type of gold shade. And then using the e.l.f. blending eye brush, so that is what it looks like. I'm going to just kind of stipple on that gold just on the outer corner. Oh, I meant inner corner. I do feel like my 24 karat gold isn't really showing up too much So I'm just going to add a little bit more, like so. Alright, so that's good. And then I'm going to go in to my Tati Beauty palette. And this time I'm going to use my fingers. And in the glitter row on the Soothe section, picking up that shade right there. And I'm just going to press that right on the center of my lid. Just tapping it all over. So the reason why I'm tapping this glitter shadow is because when you take it and you swipe, you have a more stronger, let me show you. So I'm going to show you on the back of my hand the difference between swiping the glitter, and really it's just dependent on what look you're going for. So, alright, so if you look on the back of my hand, the one on the bottom, it's me swiping it. And they're both used by my greatest tool on earth, my fingers. Alright, so the bottom is me swiping it. And the one on top is me just kind of tapping it, you know, like tapping it. And so the one on top is the look I'm looking for. So like I said, it's just really dependent on what type of look you're going for. And yeah, so I'm going to tap. And this gives a nice, like, you know, dusting of glitter, just like a nice little sprinkle of glitter on your eye. So that is what I want. So that is that. I'm gonna go ahead and highlight certain areas on my eyes, and I'm gonna dip into the shade called Filthy. That right there is called Filthy. I'm going to highlight the inner corners of my eyes, as well as right under my brows, which, by the way, I still have to do, but, you know, we'll get to it. Okay, so I'm done with the eyes pretty much. I'm just going to go ahead and do my eyeliner, my mascara, put on some brows, and then come right back. Alright, you guys, here is the final look. A nice gold-inspired look. Of course, the inspiration came from my cute little electronic candles, the nice gold glitter. So here's the look I came up with. Definitely a wearable look. You can wear it to church, you can wear it to school, you can wear it to work, wherever you want. So this is a nice wearable look, and yet it still makes a nice gold statement. I really like this look. It turned out really nice. As a matter of fact, I do have work today, so I have to go in for a couple of hours and go to work, and then, you know, I'll have the rest of the day off, but I do have plans tonight. So if you want to enter the giveaway, go ahead and subscribe and follow the giveaway rules. The giveaway link is down below, like I mentioned earlier, so you want to watch that to know all the rules. And what else? Let me think. Also, if you like looks like this, then go ahead and click the like button down below, subscribe to my channel, join the Kwak fam, and if you want to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, then the links are down below, or just type in @Kwakamole21. So that's it, you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, a wonderful night, wherever you are. I will talk to you next time. Bye, guys.
It's been a day, stressing out like crazy. Just wanna be lazy with my girls. It's been a day.